You ever wonder how an AI can do more than just, follow a script? How can it actually seem to think, to reason, and make smart choices when things get complicated? Well, that's exactly what we're jumping into today, the amazing world of logical agents.
Okay, so to really get this, let's think about an AI as a detective. I mean, a real detective doesn't just stumble around, right? No, they gather clues, they look through their case files, they connect all the dots, and then they figure out what to do next. And believe it or not, that's almost exactly how a logical AI agent works. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let's look at how an AI can play detective.
All right, first things first, let's meet our main character, the logical agent. And I want to be clear, this is not your typical computer program. We're talking about a special kind of AI, one that's designed from scratch to use what it knows and what it can figure out to make its way in the world.
So how does it work? Well, a logical agent has this really powerful but actually kind of simple core idea. It takes everything it knows about the world, what it's trying to do, what's happening right now, and it writes it all down as sentences. Not in English, but in the super precise language of formal logic. Then it uses a process called inference to, well, infer the best thing to do next.
And this is the key difference right here. Think about a basic program. It just follows a list of if this, then that instructions someone wrote for it. But a logical agent? Oh no, it's way smarter. Just like our detective, it takes in a new piece of information and actually reasons about it. It asks, okay, what does this new clue mean? It connects that clue to everything it already knows, builds a bigger picture, and then decides what to do. It's not just following orders, it's thinking.
So what's actually going on inside this agent's head? If we could peek under the hood of our AI detective, we'd find two main parts. Let's break them down and see how they work together to make this whole thing, well, intelligent.
First up, you've got the knowledge base. We can just call it the KB. This is literally the agent's library of everything it's ever learned. It's the detective's case file, right? But it's constantly getting bigger. Inside, you've got all these facts and rules, all written down in that very specific logical language we talked about. Okay, but a huge case file is pretty useless if you don't have a brilliant detective to read it, right? And that's where the inference engine comes into play. This is the agent's brain. This is the part that does the actual thinking. It grabs all the facts from the knowledge base, applies the strict rules of logic, and starts drawing new conclusions. Finding things out that weren't spelled out directly. This is how our detective connects the dots.
Now, for the case file and the brain to actually work together, they have to speak the same language. And we're not talking about English or any human language. Why? Because our languages are messy. They're full of sarcasm and double meanings. No, for this, you need something absolutely precise, something with no ambiguity. You need the crisp, powerful language of formal logic.
And even within logic, there are different levels. You've got the simple stuff like propositional logic. It's good for basic facts, true or false statements, like it is raining, simple. But a detective needs more than that, right? You need something way more powerful, something like first-order logic. This lets the agent think about objects and their properties and how they relate. So instead of just, it's raining, it can understand a complex rule like, all humans are mortal.
And this is a huge leap. Seriously, with first-order logic, our agent can build a really rich, detailed picture of its world. It doesn't just know a bunch of random facts. It gets categories, it understands relationships, it can work with general rules, and that is absolutely crucial when it has to deal with something brand new, a situation it's never seen before.
Okay, so we've got the parts, the brain and the case file, and we've got the language they speak. So how does it all come together? Let's watch our AI detective in action in its continuous loop of thinking and doing.
It's all a constant three-step dance. Step 1, perceive. The agent uses its sensors to get new information. Our detective finds a clue, say a muddy footprint. Step 2, think. This is where the inference engine kicks into gear. It adds the new clue to its knowledge base and starts making connections. It thinks, okay, the footprint is muddy. My case file says it rained this morning, so the person who made this print was probably outside recently. And finally, step 3, act. Based on that new conclusion, the agent does something. Our detective decides, okay, I'm going to go search the garden next. And then, the whole cycle starts over again. Perceive, think, act, over and over.
So I know this might all sound a little abstract, maybe a bit like science fiction, but this whole idea of a knowledge-based agent, it has some incredibly powerful, very real applications out there in the world. This isn't just theory, it's happening right now.
You'd be surprised where these agents show up. Think about expert systems that help doctors diagnose a tricky disease by reasoning through all the symptoms and medical facts. That's a logical agent. Or what about natural language processing? For a computer to truly understand a sentence, it has to get the relationships between the words. That takes logic. We see it in robotics for planning a path through a cluttered room, and of course in game-playing AIs, like in chess or Go, where the machine has to reason about a million possible moves and countermoves.
So here's the big takeaway. The real magic isn't in any one piece. A giant database of facts by itself isn't intelligent. And a super powerful reasoning engine with nothing to reason about, totally useless. But when you combine them, when you put that knowledge base together with that inference engine, that's when you get something special. You get an agent that can deal with the unknown, make smart deductions, and tackle really complex problems in a way that, honestly, looks a lot like real intelligence.
And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating, kind of deep question to think about. We've managed to build machines that can follow the rules of logic perfectly, probably better and faster than any human ever could. So if an AI can handle pure, formal reasoning, what does that say about us? What is it about our own messy, creative, sometimes totally illogical way of thinking that really makes human thought, well, human? Something to chew on. Thanks so much for diving into this with me.